Alrighty. Hello, and welcome to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. This is a classic horror game that I have actually never played. Fun fact. But it is spooky season. It is officially October, so I thought, what better time to play a spooky game than October? Fair warning, I get scared very easily. It is very late. I am in a dark room and wearing headphones. This is the ideal circumstance for getting spooked. So I'm probably gonna get spooked. But I'm doing it for you. So remember that. We're gonna be key 3. Because of course we are. And we're just gonna jump into it, I guess. Again, I have never played this game. I've seen it, but it's been a while. So I'm going into this essentially blind. So don't hate me. We are definitely doing normal. I am not ready for hard mode. So, I hope you are ready to get spooked. This is supposed to be a very atmospheric game, and famous for making its players feel helpless. So, see how this goes.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Okay, that hurt my head a little bit. Sorry. Okay, we're Daniel. Gotta remember that, I guess. That looks like blood. A memento has been added to the journal. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Ooh. We are kind of dizzy, I guess. It's also... notes, diaries, mementos. Okay. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh. What is... Did I just, like, fall? Okay, maybe don't run? What is going on? Oh, that's right. That's right. This is one of those. Oh. It actually interacted with me. Oh, a tinderbox. Okay, maybe I should look around. I wasn't planning on it, but maybe I should. There's gonna be useful stuff in these closets. Can I... Oh, these are like... Tinderboxes are used to light candles. Tab. Okay, so we got 3 tinderboxes. All is good. Crystal clear. My journal and my inventory. And what is this? Oil. Oh, okay. I would like alcohol. I know that that bottle is like a noise distraction that you can use, at least I'm pretty sure. But I would like a drink. So I think we're retracing our steps. This, like... Those are not my footsteps. But those, like, weird flashbacks. Also, why does it sound like we're on a boat? I don't think castles are supposed to make... Okay, I'll be honest. Low-key, that is how I am feeling. Like, if I was just walking down a creepy castle and I just started hearing weird noises, I feel like one of my first instincts would just be, like, to lay down and try and hide. I do wish that doors would stop opening on their own. That would be oh so nice. Okay, I'm not too nervous. I don't think we've gotten into, like, actual threat territory. Not to metagame, but I'm trying not to be too anxious just yet, because I don't think there's any real threats yet. But it's definitely unsettling. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden, in fear she too would be punished. Oh. Okay. Rainy Hall. We're in the old archives. I don't know if it'll be important to remember this, but... Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. Have a slight headache. Beware, when standing in the darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes. I only have 3. I'm sorry if the game is very dark. I tried to turn my gamma up a little bit, but I don't know how it is for you guys. I know YouTube makes things darker. Ew. What is bad about this room? Is it just because of the bugs? It's just bugs. It's fine. Bugs are fine. I mean, sure, they're a little gross, but like... Lantern. When it is filled with oil, it can be turned on by pressing F. Okay, so I have a little bit of oil. I don't want to use it. Also. Okay, still just a slight headache. What? I'm sorry, how does this chest work? This chest is not... This chest is not controlling in a normal way. There we go. I think it's because I was at an angle. Sorry you had to watch me struggle. Ooh. I'm about to go through... Was that all of them? I have 1 tinderbox left. Alright, I think we're gonna lantern it. What? Oh, can I just like... What am I... Hold... Press right mouse to throw it. Hold down R. Okay, so I can rotate it. Oh, what? Okay, I don't know what that says. Wah. Give me the tinderbox. Okay, cool, we got some oil.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brennenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Huh. That is, quite the task. Okay, so I've got my note to myself. No diaries. No mementos. Okay. So, where am I going? Oop, there goes an ambulance. Alright, past me. This seems like a really bad idea. Go to the inner sanctum. So... Cool. How do I get to the inner sanctum? Is it back through the rainy hall? I mean, this place seemed pretty... pretty dead end. That wasn't English. Pretty much like a dead end. Can I run? I can, okay. I seem to have gotten over my stumbles. Can't see anything though. Oh, okay. Well, that answers that. Okay. So, I guess admittedly I didn't really explore. Oops. Nope. Not gonna look at it. Darkness don't bother me. Oh. More bugs. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought. Just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. This place is a mess. Where the heck?
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel, and it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Ew. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Cannot be dissolved. I guess. Ew. What a gross noise. I guess that's our first task. But which way, I wonder? It's very drafty. But at least there's a fair amount of light. Those are weird bugs. Okay, I guess we're not going that way. Are these like hissing cockroaches? What's over here? Two doors. What's this? The laboratory. That seems promising for a solution of dissolving. What about this way? The wine cellar. Do want to get drunk. Let's go to the laboratory. Now is not the time to get... Oh, there's signs. I'm dumb. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London. Seemed appropriate somehow. What is that? I got my light. Nothing bad ever happened while you were holding a lantern.
There's nothing left. Everything is gone.
Except that, apparently. Okay. Never mind.
There should be more cooperite. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
So we're gonna have to make it, is what I'm hearing. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Can you quiet down, please? Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can to move them to the wine cellar. Great. Chemical relocation. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. So we need 4. One of them was cooperite. How many? I only have 1 tinderbox? Oof. Okay. Let's head to the wine cellar then. Quick as we can, because I don't have a lot of tinderboxes and I don't want to use too much oil. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Well, that was nice. They gave me time to read it. Nope. Don't want it. Don't want it. damn it. Oh, this game is so exquisitely choreographed. Okay, I have no reason to think that there's anyone in this castle other than me and some crazy old man. Ooh. Oh, yeah, obviously. I thought maybe you would try and pry the boards off. Tabularium. Archives. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. I guess you are. I don't know, maybe you keep a key in the archives. Library. Catalogi. Ooh.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
So what you're telling me is you disrupted a tomb and brought back a curse. Is that what you're telling me? I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. Wilhelms. Am I Daniel Wilhelm? Sorry. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall be returned to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerich. So Wilhelm is the first name, I'm assuming then. Look at all of this lovely light. Why are there shirts in an archive room?
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Oh, what a cliffhanger. We gotta find the 3rd part of that journal, y'all. Oh gosh, this is such a maze. Do. Oil and tinder. Nice. Okay, I can get behind some nice music. Historia Loki. Okay, there must be something important in there. Let's see. What? How are we doing? Head is pounding and hands are shaking. Fun. The door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? I have not been paying attention to where I've been going, so I'm gonna get very lost. I don't know which way to go. I guess if I want to get into local history, it would make sense that there might be another entrance over here. Oh, oil. That's very good. It's a little dark. Come on. I don't suppose I can. Floor plans. I don't suppose I can get a map of this castle.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
So, this thing that past Daniel wrote about, this, reality-altering thing. It seems that maybe we summoned it, so maybe my initial assessment was wrong. Maybe. Was I supposed to be in here? Oh. Bad journal. Can I hide under the desk?
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Mm-hmm.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Yeah, I'm stuck on the door. Would you say that the geometry was... Oh, that's what happened. Non-Euclidean was gonna be the joke that I was gonna make. I didn't see another way. I'm sure there's something in the map room that I just didn't notice because I'm dumb. Or maybe it wants me to not breakable by hand. Can I pick up the dresser? Oh, it so wants me to. Okay, it's dark. Can I just like grab a rock? Huh? Huh? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Here we go. Guys, I'm so smart. Oh, and then it wants me to... Hua! So strong. Oh, I can jump. I didn't even think about that.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Oh, I've only got a slight headache now. That's good. There's some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. Am I in local history? Okay. So I have some tinder boxes, so I'm gonna try and light some of these so that I don't have to keep using my lantern. Alstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Local folklore, so we probably are in local history then. Another region rich with lore is Alstadt. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountain, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local, and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the forest, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Alstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight, as he looked for remnants of the kingdom's past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in a great many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives in a reclusive life with his family, at his castle nearby Alstadt, and like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited along with the title. Researching history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. So, it's a spooky place. Did I get it? Haha! Sorry, I got really quiet there. So, what do we get? A key! Sorry, I'm being really quiet. I don't know quite what just happened. I think that's how we got here. So I think maybe the game wants us to... Oh! That was a thing. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I don't like it. Take me back. Take me back. The stone slab looked like a safety measure. It wasn't meant to ever be... Run! Oh my god. I'm not turning around. I don't think it's still behind me. I don't know what happened, but I don't care. Yeah, key. How? Yeah, my head is pounding. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, okay. The desert dunes were like waves in a sluggish sea. While the caravans moved, the land appeared motionless, but in camp the hills moved. That's cool. Beware when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Right. I don't think you're supposed to fill up a lit lantern, but... Okay.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime.
Never mind. I guess we won't go that way.
Getting closer, somehow.
Closer to chemicals? Tinderbox. Things are not going great. Oh, this looks like a chemical. Cooperate. That was... the door just closed. That was one of the things. My sanity is ... I am holding a light. Oop. I don't know what more you want from me. I'm holding a lantern. I'm trying to make progress. Okay. I'm gonna try and get to this torch. 'Cause torches seem to help a lot more than my lantern does. Give, thank you. Okay. Ooh. I was doing so good for a little while. There's a chemical. Orpiment. Okay. That was the door I tried to get through. Did I get some sanity back from that? No. I got 2 chemicals. What more do you want from me? I thought there was a door over here. I guess not. Enemy? But I can't hide in the darkness. The darkness makes me go crazy. Okay. We're not going to look at the body parts.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh. My God, Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Goodness. Wilhelm's last words. Oh, listen to the music. This is lovely. My name is Wilhelm, House of Gerich. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle Brennenburg, 2 of 3 years. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I've been awarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and to do so without asking questions? What? In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court. Okay. Advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer. Man, this is some messed up shit. I'm sitting in this note so that I can brace myself. So there's only one chemical left to collect. We've got 3 of them. And I think the only place I haven't found a chemical yet is that first room we went in. So it's gotta be there, because I literally don't think there's any other rooms in the wine cellar. So luckily it's just around the corner. But don't know where it would be, since we did already go in that room. But I guess there's really only one way to find out. So let's knuckle and buckle. Alright, so what the fuck? Oh, it's right here. Wow, I'm like so blind. Ow. Yeah, I saw that coming. Wait, was it not there then? Does that have to be the last one you find? I see what you did, game. How's my lantern doing? Not great. Oh, but my sanity has improved. I'm back up to head is pounding and hands are shaking. Could be better. Could be worse. No more tinderboxes. That's great. I wonder, does the game give you a tinderbox? What if you don't have one? Okay, okay. Can't go out the door. Need another way out. Maybe I can go out the door. If I just kind of... I am hearing things. Can I? Which? Okay, the door goes in. Okay, oh my god. There we go. It's like not wanting to let me. Probably because this. Alright, I'm just being a big old dumb. I kind of don't want to get out. It sounds like there's scary shit outside. Come on. I don't care. Where the hell is the... Okay. He sat down by the Casbah wall, gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand-veiled ground. Don't care. Ow. Ow. What's behind me? Don't want to know. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat has finally arranged to take him to cross the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar, having reached British territory. It was just a matter of reserving a cabin on the SS Hortensia headed for London. There's no oil left in my lantern. Things are going swimmingly. I have no oil. I have no tinderbox. I'm going crazy. Need to turn on the burners. This is kind of difficult to control. I hope I'm doing this right. Come on. Down. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, oil. That's good. Can I just, like... No, obviously not. What am I know I don't want to leave. Okay. Oil in lantern. I feel like it's gotta be nearby, right? Is this? Oh, I totally missed this whole area. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamite and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regina instead of aqua fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid, I think it means acidic, and proves impractical to put to any use, except as a detergent. That's pretty practical. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Oh, so I missed this whole, missed the whole explanation. Oops. There we go. Alright, so now I have to do this whole freaking motion control puzzle again. Okay. I'm getting better at these motion controls, I think. I know they're not motion controls, but I have acid. Okay, and that is gonna have to do it. I have had just about as much as my poor heart can take. Yeah, that I think is gonna do it for us. We've made, I think, quite a bit of progress. We are desperately low on lantern oil and tinderboxes, but we went through the wine cellar, we went through the archives, and we went through the laboratory, or at least the only part of the laboratory that I care about, and we made acid so we can get hopefully closer to the inner sanctum to go kill an old man, apparently. It seems to me that us and this old man used to be tight, and we went to Algeria and we dug up a tomb and we found something in there, and that something led us to alchemical discoveries or something that brought us to summoning this dimension-rending shadow that has been mentioned by past Daniel. Now we're mad at Alexander for helping us to summon this thing, and so we're gonna kill him. And then the thing is probably gonna kill us, because it doesn't seem like there's any way to stop it. I mean, it really seems like it's our own fault. Also, why did we erase our own memory? That didn't seem very productive. Maybe we'll find out. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode. Welcome to Spooky Month. I hope you've been spooked. It's only gonna get worse from here, I anticipate. See you next time for more spoops.